Hi everyone, Editing Gwen here. While I was editing this video, I realized that there's a few points where I go out of focus for a bit. It's not like super bad out of focus, but it's just like slightly blurry, and it really bugs me, so I apologize for that. I tried to put as much like B-roll as possible over top of the blurry out of focus footage, so I apologize for that. I think the camera thought that my ADOs behind me were faces, because my camera has like the face focus software, but yeah. I think it thought my ADOs were faces, so I won't be putting those in the background in the future, but for this video, I apologize for the slight out of focus camera. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Anyway, let's get into the actual video. Hi everyone, and welcome to Gwyn Collects. You guys, I have another Grail figure unboxing for you all today. I have two very special figures in this box right here, one of which I was able to score on Amiami pre-owned for an absolute steal. I never thought I would get this figure. I had just resigned myself to the fact that I never would. So I'm actually so excited to unbox these for you today. Yeah, let's open it, let's open it. Alright, we're in. Ho ho! Another June Amiami card. I got a lot of these this month. I've gotten a lot of figures this month. Alright. I'm so excited. Alright. Oh, guys. Okay. Let's unbox the slightly less Holy Grail figure first, and then I will unbox. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So, this is still a very anticipated figure for me. I don't know if I can get it out. There we go. And it is in this little guy right here. Let me move the shipping box over to the side. You can still see it. No. Can you still see it there? I feel like you still can. There. Okay. So, the first figure I have to unbox today is a Megahouse figure. So, let's open her up. I always find it interesting that Megahouse figures ship in like a box within a box. Some companies do this and I don't know why. But this is a figure I've been anticipating since they announced it, because let me open it up and show you guys who it is, if you couldn't guess already. It's Best Girl Misato! So this is the Megahouse Gals Katsuragi, Misato, and Pen Pen figure. This was like a day one pre-order from me. I am a huge Misato simp, so obviously I had to get this figure, and I'm very excited to unbox her today. I know with Megahouse there's always the risk of the figure being too small, and I'm interested to see how big Miss Misato is, because she is a non-scale figure. I like the box, very cute. I feel like it's very fitting of the Gals series. It's like pink, and it has like the Emergency Ava kind of logos all over it, pictures of the figure from a bunch of angles, and it's nice and compact, which I really appreciate. Honestly, I feel like Megahouse is really good at making compact boxes. Like, I've never felt like their boxes have been absolutely ginormous for no reason. Alright, pulling her out, honestly, I feel like Misato looks decently sized. Like, it's not too crazy. So, starting with the little staircase. I feel like this figure may be on the smaller side just because Megahouse figures are always on the smaller side, but the fact that she's kind of like up on this staircase helps it a little bit. because she'll be kind of raised up above other standing figures. And this is the staircase. It actually looks metal, but I think it's plastic. It's just painted to look like metal. And it is really nice. The paint job on it is super clean. It's got like shading on it. It really looks like metal. Like I wasn't sure. I'm still not certain. I believe it's plastic though. But yeah, they did a really nice job on this staircase. And I also see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metal foot pegs. So I'm guessing 2 for Pen Pen, 3 for Misato. All right. So let's start with the lady of the hour, Misato Katsuragi. I am a huge Misato simp, so I was hoping they would do Mommy Misato justice with this figure, and I really think they did. She looks so good. I like that she's not wearing her jacket, even though I think her jacket is like super cool. She's holding it in her arm, and it's like incredibly detailed here. But I feel like it's rare to see a Misato without her jacket. So I like that they chose that for this figure. Really well detailed. The shading and sculpt on like her legs and everything looks fantastic. Her skirt is pretty short and super cute, and her top has like really, really nice sculpting of all the like wrinkles and folds, and the shading on it is just gorge. Love her face. I believe this is from the Rebuild movie. I think this is from the Rebuilds, so she looks a little bit different than the like classic Misato, but I think she looks really, really nice. Hair sculpt is wonderful. I feel like Megahouse does a good job on their hair sculpts, actually, most of the time. So yeah, I like her a lot. She is pretty small. I'd put her at a 1/8 scale, but she's not like super, super tiny. I thought she'd be smaller than this, to be honest. So I'm not too mad at all. So she has 1 foot peg on her lower foot and 2 on her upper foot. And they just slide in like that. Super easy. I like how she really looks like she's in motion on this figure. Like, it really looks like she's walking up the stairs. I don't know how to describe it, but like, they sculpted her in a very natural pose, I think. Let's take a look at the real star of the show here, Pen Pen. This was the other selling point for me. I was hyped about a Misato figure because we don't get enough of those, but then there was Pen Pen. My dude. Oh my god, and he looks so good. She? I actually don't know Pen Pen's gender. Huh. But yeah, here's Pen Pen looking so adorable. The paint job is really, really nice on Pen Pen as well. The paint job on the metal parts of his like, I don't know, collar? Backpack looking thing? Look really good. And I love how he looks up at Misato. So I feel like you just pop him on these two, and he sits pretty easily as well. He doesn't go all the way down on his 1 foot for me. He keeps kind of springing back up. Yeah, regardless, it's fine. Oh, wait, one other thing. We also have Misato's briefcase in here. Or is it her computer? I feel like it's a computer. I can't remember. I need to rewatch. But here it is. Very nicely detailed, just like the rest of her. It's metal on the one side, and then glossy red on the other. And it just slips into her hand. Very easy assembly with this one. And there we have it. So that is the assembled figure. I'm always happy to add a new Misato to my collection. The only real like Misato scale that's out, honestly, other than this one and the Union Creative one I own, is the 1/6 Kotobukiya scale. And I do need to get that in my collection at some point, I feel like. I just like have put off buying it for so long. But I feel like I've been hoping for a re-release, is what I've been hoping. But I feel like it's already been re-released before, so maybe we won't get one? I don't know. Anyway, I really, really like this Misato. I don't have a rebuild Misato, so very happy to have her. We need more Misato figures, though. Like, as great as this one is, and I love that Pen Pen's in it, I feel like we need, like, some, like, of her in her jacket, just looking badass. Like, there's so many cool fits that Misato wears in the show as well. Like, why don't we get more of those? Like, I want her in her sunglasses, like, the first episode when she picks Shinji up. Like, why don't we have that as a figure? Someone explain to me, please. But yeah, really, really like this one. I feel like her sculpt is just amazing. Megahouse, I find, does quite a good job, other than the fact that their scales are really, really tiny. Her paint job is wonderful. The sculpt is fantastic. There's tons of wrinkles and folds on her clothes, which I really, really like. I feel like her pose is super natural and just perfectly executed. I absolutely love this pose. I love how Pen Pen looks up at her and she kind of looks at you. I'm excited to see her on my shelf. She will be a little bit smaller than I think most of my other Eva figures, but I'm not too picky about scale personally, and I was not going to let a Misato pass me by. So I'm actually quite pleased with her. She is bigger than I expected. Yeah, I think she looks fantastic. Nicely done, Megahouse. This is my third Megahouse figure. I have the Spike and Faye first gig set, and I love them, even though they are also quite small. I absolutely love those figures, and I think Megahouse killed it again with Misato, so I definitely recommend checking out Megahouse figures. They do lots of very cool, interesting sculpts of, I feel like, less common characters, so very pleased with Miss Misato here. I would definitely recommend picking her up. I really don't think the scale's as big of an issue as people think. I think she is just a really solid figure, and I am so happy to have another Misato in my collection. Alright everyone, I think I made you all wait long enough to find out what the Holy Grail figure I got my hands on is. Okay, let me pull it out and then I'll tell you guys the story of this figure. This is the 1/8? I think it's a 1/8. I actually don't know if it has a scale. This is the Perfect Posing Products Maka and Soul by Medicom toy. This is like basically the only scale figure, I think, from Soul Eater. And it is very hard to come by. It is a highly coveted figure. And I managed to pick this one up from Amiami pre-owned. Guys, you won't believe this price. This price is absolutely insane. I picked it up in A-B condition for 29,980 yen. I know. If you've been hunting for this figure, you know that that is an unreal price for a sealed Maka figure. A sealed one. I recently saw one go on Yahoo Japan auctions for like $1,300 sealed. And like, okay, that was overpriced. Like, somebody bid that up too high. Like, the bids went too high. It is not worth that. But it is typically found on the aftermarket right now for, I would say, like $400 to $500 would be a good price. For $400 to $500 US dollars would be a good price for this figure, especially sealed like this one. I'm kind of like, I don't even want to open it. Like, this is incredibly rare. Incredibly rare. And like, actually, a lot of people own this figure. I think like over 500 people on my figure collection own this figure, but I think like 1,600 have it wished. So it is a very coveted figure, and somehow I managed to snag it on Amiami pre-owned a few days ago. I saw it go up, because Amiami pre-owned will like update, and I saw it go up on the pre-owned section, and like it'll update without the prices on it, and then once they've added all the items, they'll unlock everything and you can try and buy it. So I saw it go up without a price, and I was like, oh my god, this is my chance. And then the price went up and it was 29,000. I was like, I have to get this figure. Like, this is the only chance I'm gonna have to get this figure at this good of a price, unless they like re-release it or something. So I was like, I need it. So I was refreshing. I was refreshing on my phone, on my like PC, and then my boyfriend was on his phone on the couch here refreshing as well, because I was like, I have to have it. Like, if I don't have this figure, I'm gonna be so upset. So anyway, we're refreshing. Half an hour goes by, and they finally open up the orders, and I'm going through the checkout on Amiami. I add it to cart. The add to cart button shows up. I add it to cart. I'm like, oh my god, I just added it to cart. Like, I was already like shaking, okay? And then I'm like clicking through, and then it was like error. Like, Amiami will error sometimes. It'll have like a login error, so I had to re-log in again. I had autofill on, luckily. Make sure you have autofill on where it like automatically puts in your email and password for Amiami, because if you're trying to get rare figures like this, you autofill is a must. So anyway, I click autofill, I go through, it fails, I relog in, I get to like the checkout, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going through the checkout. And then I click place order, and oh my god, Amiami, you have to go through so many pages. You gotta go like, click ship with this order, click PayPal, click DHL shipping, click like through everything. And so I click place order, and it loads, and it loads. Like it has never taken this long for an order to load after I placed it on Amiami. And then that wonderful screen popped up that said, thank you for your order. I literally leapt up from my chair and I was like, oh my god, I got it! And my boyfriend was like, what? Like, he was refreshing on his phone. He never even saw the add to cart button pop up on his phone. Like, it was absolutely insane. He was like, you got it? I was like, yeah, I got it. And I was like messaging like my friends. And I was like, guys, oh my god. Anyway, I got it. I apologize if any of you were also trying to get the one that was a few days ago. She is mine. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna cry. She looks so cool. Ooh, and there's instructions on how to insert her scythe. They say to like screw her scythe into her hand. I hear it's really hard to get the scythe in, so I'm not looking forward to that. I'm actually so stressed. If I break the scythe, I'm literally gonna die. Okay. So here is the base. It's just like a tiled floor. I really like it. It's kind of like cracked where her feet go in, which I think is so sick. She's like just so badass and strong that she cracked the floor. Like, yes, queen. And then Maka herself is right here. In perfect brand new condition. Never been opened before. I literally can't believe I have her in my collection! Yeah, so here she is. She's quite small. I mean, she retailed for 8,000 yen. $80. And now goes for 500-600, which is actually insane. But like, her level of detail is amazing for having retailed for 80 bucks. Like, I'm very impressed. She looks great. Okay. So she has 2 holes in this foot. Let's look on the base. Plastic foot pegs. I think that was pretty common back in 2014. I'm not surprised she has plastic foot pegs. Okay. She's on the base. Now, sole. Please don't let me down, sole. Dude, this is stressing me out already. I hear it's a very tight fit into her hands. Okay. I'm just gonna rotate him in. It's actually a huge scythe. Like, sole is actually massive. I was not expecting it to be this big. Is it even? Okay, it's going. It's going. Why did they make it so tight? Like, they did not need to have such a high clearance on this. Oh my god. I'm so freaking stressed right now. You guys don't even understand. Actually, you probably do understand. I'll come back in like 25 years and it'll finally... We've got it through one hand so far. Jesus. Why did they do this? I'm never removing this from her hands, like, ever. Alright, guys. We're almost there. This is the current progress. Can you guys see? Jesus. This is so stressful. I can't imagine paying $1,300 for this, though, and having to do this. Like, no. No. I guess they probably make it this tight so that you can, like, it doesn't, like, slide in her hands, but... Oh my god, it's supposed to go like so far down. Oh, it's on. It's in. Y'all, it's in. It's in. Oh my god, I got it. Dude, You know what? I think that's it. I think that's good enough. I don't think I can go any further without like damaging it, and I really just do not want to. I don't want to push my luck. I think it's supposed to go a little further down in her hands, but honestly, I'm happy with this. It is impossible to get this in. And I'm not breaking this figure. Like, no. She looks incredible. This figure is so cool. It definitely has a massive footprint. Like, it's so tall because of Soul, but oh my god, her impact is unreal. Like, I don't even know if she'll fit in a D12. Maybe if I can get this further down into her hands, but I still can't believe I got this. Also, shout out to Danielle for getting me into Soul Eater when she actually visited me back in May of this year and was like, we need to watch Soul Eater, Gwen. And I was like, okay. So we started watching it and I was like instantly obsessed. And I was like, I need this figure. And she was like, yeah, but it's so expensive. I was like, I know. But I've been on the hunt for it since, and I actually have it now. I'm so excited. I haven't been this like excited to get a figure on pre-owned since my Radio Ava Ray. Like, nothing beats that like adrenaline rush you get when you like actually place the order. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like it's so good. That's what gets you addicted to this hobby, like 100%. Like, you get completely addicted to this. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, so here she is. I can't wait to shoot B-roll of her. I don't know where I'm gonna put her. I kind of want to put her on my shelf with my Fire Force figures, but I feel like she's too big to fit with them on a D12 shelf. So that plan is kind of vetoed, I think, for now, but I'm absolutely obsessed with her. I'm so glad I didn't break her. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing Miss Misato and this Holy Grail figure of mine. I'm still in shock that I own this. I have one more Holy Grail to get, and then I've completed my Holy Grail collection, and it is the 1/8 Mirai by Kyoto Animation. Once I get her, my Grail collection will be complete. I'm literally speechless. What do you guys think of her? Is she a worthy Holy Grail? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you all have a very wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!